How can you protect your assets in Web3? These days it seems like hackers and scammers are far more advanced than usual, which means that you want to be able to protect your assets as best you can. Every time you interact with Web3, there is always someone on the other end who is trying to do a scam website, some phishing attacks, front-end attacks, private key theft, or at the very least catch you on an accidental transfer. Now what we need is some sort of protection against all that, especially something that can work 24/7 even while we're sleeping. What if there was such a thing that existed? Would you use it? Would you be interested? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nelson here, and in today's video I'm going over a new on-chain firewall that I've come across here for crypto. So this thing is the most advanced on-chain firewall that I've seen for crypto wallets. This thing will help you protect yourself against theft, scams, and hacks, anything like that. So this basically is a protection thing, kind of like insurance, I guess, for your crypto wallet. It's like a front runner, so it stops malicious acts happening kind of, at the front end, which is really good because a lot, like especially last year, a lot of people were getting hacked for their wallets. It's also due to negligence of what you learn about crypto, but this protocol here will help you kind of keep your assets safe. So especially NFTs, because I know that a lot of NFTs that were getting hacked are stolen out of wallets and stuff like that. So this is the website here. It's called Harpie. Now Harpie, it says here, is the end of crypto theft is here. So it's the most advanced on-chain firewall. Protect yourself from hacks, scams, and theft. So you can get started there. Enter the app up there. They've got backed by these companies here. So Dragonfly, Coinbase, and Mazari, and OpenSea. So OpenSea being one of the main ones, as NFTs are usually the most things that are kind of hacked these days. So they have protected over $1 million worth of private key theft, scams, and more, spread across 1.8 thousand successful recoveries. So that's pretty cool. The most powerful security tool. Now Harpie's cutting edge tech detects and eliminates even the most advanced threats. We are the first, it says here, we are the first and only company that's ever stopped a private key theft automatically. So new threats show up every day. We're the team to stop them first. So that's pretty cool. I also have been watching them closely, especially on their Twitter, and they have posted a few things about what they're doing over on Twitter as well. So if you guys want to stay up to date with all the tech that they're doing and all the information, then I would suggest jumping over to their Twitter and having a look at that as well. You can find that here on the website, which I'll leave the link to down below. So it says here, you can put your wallet under maximum security. So hacking in Web3 has evolved. The attackers will stop at nothing to take your most valuable digital goods. When you want to secure your assets beyond reasonable doubt, you protect them on Harpie. Now I do know that a couple of the recent Twitter posts they have been posting was that they actually were doing interviews with hackers and scam artists and stuff like that, so that they could get the knowledge that these guys are doing and try to protect against that. So they were even under threat themselves, like just trying to get some information out of these guys and trying to get interviews. So they went to a lot of effort to try and get these interviews and talk with these people, even though these guys are hackers and scammers. So that's pretty good to know that, that they actually go into those lengths to try and sort of do the anti of what these guys are doing here. So tap into the smartest theft detection algorithm. Harpie is designed to work in the background and only intervene when an attack is detected. To achieve this, we've created the most advanced theft detection algorithm. Our system has identified over 40,000 verified and 1 million malicious addresses, with more being logged every day. Now we all know that you can make a crypto wallet straight out the gate. You don't need to do any KYC or anything like that. So these types of wallets are pretty much what they call burner wallets, or one-time addresses. So, but you can see already over 1 million of them, what they've detected are about malicious addresses. So it's pretty scary to see that sort of stuff. So here's some more companies. So Looks Rare and stuff like that are all integrated with this Harpie sort of app. So they've got a white paper here as well. You guys can check out the white paper. It will explain everything in far more depth than what I'm going over right now. So Harpie protects you from front-end attacks, scam sites, private key theft, phishing attacks, and accidental transfers. So that's a big one as well. A lot of people are doing accidental transfers. So, you know, like the address is like yay long. So you always have to double, triple check, you know, copy, paste if you can. If you're just inputting manually, then you really need to double and triple check. So phishing attacks is another big one. Getting phony emails and stuff like that, clicking on links in emails, especially on your phone, even laptops, like anything really. Just should be very careful. Private key theft. Again, don't leave your private key in a digital form anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's in the cloud, whatever you think it's safe, it ain't. So write that shit down on a piece of paper and keep that right next to your valuables. So scam sites, again, you got websites out there that are like set up exactly like the original, but there'll be the website will be different, so you got to read the name, make sure it's correct, things like that. And then front-end attacks. Again, I'm not too clued up on front-end attacks, but I'm assuming that's another main one there. So here you go. Why choose Harpie? Harpie's ultimate security solution to protect your wallet from private key theft and scams. Backed by the best minds in Web3, including Dragonfly, Coinbase, and OpenSea, and it's 24/7 monitoring that keeps you safe even while you sleep. So again, I myself will give this a go. I have a lot of assets that I want to keep protected. I'm smart enough to do my own due diligence and study up on this type of thing, so that when I do, like, I have a lot of assets right now, so I know what I need to do to protect them. But even just having something like this in the background, also watching over my stuff, is another good thing, because I'm human. I might slip up, you know. There's always a chance of that I'm going to slip up at some point and make myself vulnerable, you know. So, but then even people like who have all the you know, all the NFTs and stuff like those things are what people are going after. You know, if you got big bags, if you have a lot of assets, you know, especially those the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, like you see them all the time getting hacked. You know, this type of utility for your wallet that's working in the background 24/7, this will keep you safe when you do something stupid, because it's always you that does something stupid. Like if a scammer sends you a website, it only happens bad if you do something, if you interact. So yeah, that's just that anyway. But so there is a fee for it, but again, you're only charged if they have to do anything. So it's not like you're paying for it on a monthly basis, and then let's say over a few years nothing happens to your wallet at all, and you think that you're just going to waste all that money. It's not like a normal insurance here. This is that you only pay for it when you use it. Okay, and I do know that they dropped the fee down to just 0.01 ETH for any amount of stuff that they have to do. So it doesn't matter how, like if you got a Bored Ape Yacht Club, it doesn't matter, or if you just got like a little bit of assets. It only charges one fee at the moment. I think it's for just the new launch, stuff like that. So you can check that out in the white paper. Their community button's up here too. You can jump into Discord. And I also think that it's on the security side of things here, top-notch Web3 security. So it's a non-custodial. Okay, so this is something important for you guys. So the Harpie is a non-custodial. So you have the total ownership of your assets, or, you know, of your crypto. Every time Harpie stops a theft on your tokens and NFTs, your assets get sent to a non-custodial vault smart contract. This vault has been meticulously designed so that only you can withdraw your tokens. So keep that in mind, okay? So Harpie can never access these funds. So it's kind of like your spare wallet, that if something happens, they interact, they move your assets to your spare wallet, which only then you can access, and not Harpie and not the scammers. So that is pretty cool. Harpie contracts are immutable and they have been audited. All right, so they have an immutable code and immutable address parameters. They guarantee that the users know exactly where their assets are being sent at all times. Their smart contracts have also been audited by the top minds in crypto to verify that the contracts are airtight. So immutable. So if you don't know what immutable is, mute is where you can, like, say, cut the sound, right? And then immutable is where you can't cut the sound, you can't change it at all. So that's what immutable means. So the code itself is immutable. So the code can't be adjusted, can't be changed, especially by owners or anything like that. Whereas if it was a mutable code, it could be changed. So in this case, it isn't, because it's immutable and it's been audited by, they say, top minds in crypto. So I know they do have an audit done. You can go and check that out as well. It'll be in the white paper for which company does that. Harpie security systems avoid single points of failure. Because Harpie is not a decentralized protocol, they utilize admin addresses to handle essential functions like calling front-running functions and reducing user fees. They've designed the system to have multiple admin roles, with each of these admin roles designed to be controlled by different parties that check and balance one another. Emergency roles exist to further augment this set of checks and balances. By doing so, they reduce the possibility and nullify the damages of any admin address hacking. Well, that was a fucking mouthful. That's some of the main things that you'll be protected against. And again, you can read the white paper, and they got some of the latest articles there. So they do have an enterprise button, which is, again, I don't know what that is, but I'm just showing you guys this website. I think it's really cool, the project itself, so you can enter the app. And again, like I said, you only get charged for when they actually have to do something. So just keep that in mind. So I'm not being sponsored by this at all. I just found this an interesting type of thing that can protect you and your crypto and your assets against scam artists and hackers and stuff like that. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested in it. It's called Harpie. It looks really cool for me. I'll be checking it out myself. I might do an update video later. If you guys want to know about that, then let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.